And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry outside. A rebound by the Lakers. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I don't think there's a team out there that doesn't want a player like Austin Reeves. This is a guy who is willing to sacrifice on both ends of the floor.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Curry passes to Dixon. Offline with his three.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Yes, that makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Curry against quickly. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Dixon. Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Second team foul.
Golden State on D. Vanderbilt inside. Defended by Butler.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge run.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kev. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you, Kevin.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Quickly against Curry. Here's Dixon. A putback. It's good on the putback. 8 points for him.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Count that bucket. Dixon's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for L.A. Here's Reeves in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. LaRavia's checked in.
Some guys don't like that shot, but Reeves has a lot of confidence in his midi.
Curry passes to Dixon. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Pass to LaRavia. Here he goes. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Softy, he's letting them know you have to respect me.
Curry passes to Dixon. Over Reeves. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Lakers foul. LaRavia.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Horford comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One
Lakers.
turnover right after the other.
Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Here's Dixon. Pajemski with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Shoots over LaRavia. Thompson misses. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player, Al Horford, using that experience. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Warriors foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Personal foul.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable
line for the
number,
Lakers,
77%.
Emmanuel.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
That one good for 2.
Assist goes to
Not just a jump
Emmanuel
shot, that
Quickly.
is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Pass to Pajemski. Baseline jumper. That one drops for him.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. On the wing quickly. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now LaRavia. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. And yes, it's good.
LaRavia.
LaRavia's got 6.
They should
Hayes.
continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Dixon. And yep, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to LaRavia. And he uses the glass on the layup. LaRavia's got 6 in the quarter. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the shot goes down.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Quickly. 10 points for him. Now Vanderbilt to the inside. And LaRavia slams it in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Dixon. Off target from three-point range. It's Connect on the wing. He's defended by Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 13.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Lets it go from deep. Dixon's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. LaRavia passes to Vanderbilt. And here is Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. Horford with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Dixon. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Connect.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away. I just love when teams make it work down low.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Dixon, quickly covering.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton, Connect.
Here's Pajemski. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Quickly with it. Now guarded by Dixon. Here's Connect. Basket good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Substitution
Los Angeles
on the
with some
court.
changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jake LaRavia. Quickly the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. And there's the drive. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Oh, good take.
Jared
Early in his
Vanderbilt.
career, Connect's been focusing on his handle.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dixon is out there with Moody. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at the center. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into 2nd place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. And that one's good.
Emmanuel quickly.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Moody. Here's Dixon, the 3, and the Warriors, another 3.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Reeves the pass to Quickly. Back to Reeves. And they come right
Austin
back with their
Reeves.
own 3-pointer.
3.
Reeves has got 22 points.
And this guy is a competitor. I love watching Reeves answer the call like this.
In the corner, Moody with it. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
Pass to Connect. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Quickly looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second
This is why you
team foul.
can't let Ayton get established
Shooting
positioning
for Los
down low, or
Angeles.
else you just got to
DeAndre
foul.
Ayton.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Dalton Connect. Inside, Horford, and the layup is good.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, Al's at his best.
From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton, and Ayton
DeAndre
throws
Ayton.
it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Well, a careless
Angeles
foul,
foul.
and he'll go to the line
Emmanuel
for 3 free throws.
Third personal foul.
Impeccable
First
from the
team
line
foul.
since halftime.
That's good from Dixon.
Your Warriors. Dixon. 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Back to Ayton. It's good.
DeAndre
With
Ayton.
that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He had a
Emmanuel
forgettable
quickly.
start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Here's Dixon. Kuminga on the follow. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Quickly. And he banks in the
Emmanuel
layup.
quickly.
And obviously his momentum from the
Austin
last game
Reeves.
has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his
Los
spots and
Angeles foul.
keeping things
Austin
simple on the
Reeves.
offensive side.
Third personal foul. Second team
The
foul.
first one falls.
At the line for 2. Dixon.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Dixon, quickly covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dixon,
2 minutes remaining in the game.
and the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers
Golden State foul
has
call.
found the bottom of the bucket.
Moses Moody.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball.
Third team foul.
Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about
Austin
shortening
Reeves.
games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Reeves gets the bucket.
Austin Reeves.
Reeves has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Dixon passes to Kuminga. Here's Moody. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Good on the shot.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Reeves finds LaRavia. It's rebounded by Golden State. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Dixon. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Now he's been nothing less than great. 3 pointers at a historic level.
He simply can't miss right now. He's burying triple after triple, and the defense appears to be completely helpless to stop him.
Tonight earns our player of the game, Smooth.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. The Lakers with the ball. And here is Kleba. Back to quickly. Los Angeles with another miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long and good night, everyone.